So in the previous video, we identified what we believe to be a bad RAM chip on one of my GoodBot 16K RAM cards. And let me recap kind of what we went through here. We used Altmon as built-in memory test to test the card, and we identified A6 as being bad, and we called it bad because we wrote an A9 and we read back an E9, and this bit right here came back as a 1, and the same thing down here, a couple different bit patterns, and the data 6 here kept coming back as a 1. We then swapped chips A6 and A7 and ran the same tests, and we saw that same behavior move to data 7. So, you know, we wrote a 7F and we read back an FF. We wrote a 1A and we read back a 9A, and that really to me identified that the chip that's now in position A7 was bad. Looking at the card, this is the card now with the replacement chip swapped in. So I found 16 of these MM5257 chips up in my stock. It's another national part. And so I've gone ahead and as you can see here, replaced the chip at location A7 with one of those. And I'm assuming these are good. I don't honestly know that. We'll find out here. And here's a little closer look up at that chip in the socket. I don't know what speed these are. You know, we're running an 8080, pretty slow machine, so that they should be fine. You know, with these being 300 nanosecond parts originally in here, I'm assuming that these may have come out of a system with a faster clock rate, maybe an Z80 processor, I don't know. But with that said, let's go ahead and fire up TerraTerm. Let's bring back our notes. Let me power the system up. And we'll use Altmon and test again, and hopefully now we'll have a working card. Sorry, I'm plugging hardware in over here. I missed plugging a cable in on the system. System's powered up. Reset it, examine F800 and run, and we should get the Altmon prompt. And if you remember, Bank D, or Bank A that we're testing is in this address space. So let's go ahead and test 4000, just a 400F, those first 16 bytes. And by golly, that bank is now good. Let me escape out, and we'll test that full bank 0, 4000, before FFF. And we've identified the bad chip and replaced it. This is a really good sign here. So I'm very happy with that. So, you know, using Altmon, which is a ROM resident monitor, we were able to identify the bad chip. We swapped it just to help confirm. Replaced the chip, and we're now getting good testing. Let's go ahead and test the entire card to 7FFF. And we'd already determined these 3 upper banks of 4K were fine, so this is an excellent result. We've identified the bad chip. We've replaced it with one that seems to be working. So really, I guess this is going to be a very quick follow-up video here on what we did. The next step will be actually getting the RAM cards in the machine and getting it booting CPM off these actual RAM cards. So I'll wrap this video up here, and we'll talk soon.